This anime needs to be on your watch list. If you look at Sakamoto Days and think, oh, it's like John Wick, you would almost be right. Good job. Here's a 10 milligram edible. Sakamoto Days on the surface level does look like a John Wick clone, but deep down it's more than that. The story starts off simple enough. Sakamoto is the best hitman in the world. He's both respected and feared in the criminal underworld. Nothing can stop him. He's a cold killing machine. That's until he meets her.
Huh?
Good evening, how are you?
So yeah, after meeting this convenience store baddie, Sakamoto decides he'd rather get his worm wet and gives up being a hitman to be with her. He then lives peacefully as a convenience store owner for 5 years. He has a kid. He's even put on that healthy relationship weight. He's pretty happy with his life. Until this idiot shows up. This is Shin. There's only 2 things you need to know about him. 1, he's a hitman who can read people's minds, and 2, he's Sakamoto's biggest dick writer.
Though...
You are still so freaking cool!
He's here to go, Mr. Sakamoto, I love you so much. Can you please be a hitman again? Pretty please. And Sakamoto's like, nah, man, I'm pretty happy actually. I have a loving family. My community relies on me. I have responsibilities, you know? Mr. Sakamoto, that's fucking lame. I'm gonna head out, but I'll be back, okay? Bye! Shin has to convince Sakamoto to come back to the criminal underworld, otherwise he has to die, but he's run out of time and is told by his boss to either kill Sakamoto or he'll hire somebody else. The tone now shifts. Shin is conflicted. He doesn't know if he can kill the man he looks up to, but he'd rather kill him and give him a good death than have some loser kill him. So the next day, he walks into Sakamoto's store, pulls a gun out, and shoots. What proceeds to happen is probably one of the coolest shit I've seen in an anime. What's going on? This is suddenly a shonen? Okay, they're using the environment, they're trying to gain the advantage against each other, they're going all out. Shin thinks he has Sakamoto cornered, but then gets his shit absolutely rocked. He then wakes up a few hours later, surprised to still be breathing. Sakamoto then treats him to a sorry I almost made you a crippled dinner, and during that meal, Shin finally realizes with his tiny, itty-bitty brain why Sakamoto gave up being a hitman. Shin then crawls back to his gang and goes, please don't kill Mr. Sakamoto, pretty please, I just love him so much, look, I'll even kill myself instead if you leave him alone. To which the boss goes, yeah, you know what, that's a fair deal, why not, go for it. Idiot, after you kill yourself, we're just gonna go and kill Sakamoto anyways. Did you forget I can read minds? Or fuck. After taking out these nerds thanks to the help of Sakamoto, who knew that his #1 glazer wouldn't sell him out, Shin starts to work for Sakamoto at his convenience store, working for $7.25 an hour. Here's the problem though. Sakamoto couldn't kill any of those guys, otherwise...
Beloved, I know you're not about to tell me you've gone back to killing, right?
But you, killed all those dudes, didn't you?
None of their wounds were lethal.
Because, sweetie, and I know you know this, break the family rules and I'll divorce you!
So basically this dumbass still put Sakamoto's livelihood at risk, as now these fucking goobers keep showing up at his door trying to take him on. All of them have some gimmick. This one's a master of disguise. These 2 are psycho twins. Ooh, this one works for Pizza Hut. And again, when these losers show up, Sakamoto can't simply kill them, otherwise...
Divorce!
So he has to pull some convoluted shit out of his fat ass to take them down non-lethally, which does lead to some really badass fight scenes if I'm being honest. Which is crazy because this is a slice of life anime, which leads me to my point that Sakamoto Days is bipolar, but in the good way. It has bizarre shit happening like characters reading minds to predict moves or geriatric old men slicing buildings in half, sure, but at the end of the day, you're gonna look over and Sakamoto's just gonna be picking his ass hairs like it's a normal Saturday afternoon. For Sakamoto, that's a normal day. For us, the audience, that might seem like a fever dream, but the fact that Sakamoto Days at its core is a comedy slice of life makes all of this possible. I'm a firm believer that a slice of life can do literally anything that you can imagine. That's why it sucks that most of them are just guys scared of boobs. But if you actually use it as a jumping off point, you get really unique stories like Shin and Sakamoto shopping for snacks for Sakamoto's kid. Then bam, like a Taku's wet dream, a woman falls from the sky and lands on Sakamoto's lap, destroying the snacks. She's being chased by some thugs. Sakamoto and Shin make quick work of them, and they figure out that her parents were just murdered because they want the key that she wears around her neck. Sakamoto goes, "I'll protect you if you make snacks for my kid." That's the entire episode. But notice how the entire plot point was never forgotten. The entire main point of this episode is still getting Sakamoto's kid a snack. He just then completely beats the shit out of two people to complete this objective. The action and the drama are just part of Sakamoto's journey to complete his objective, which 9 times out of 10 is shit you and I hate doing. Cleaning, doing the laundry, going to the store. All of this somehow leads to Sakamoto having to fight somebody. Sakamoto is determined to not have his day ruined. While he's beating the absolute piss out of you, more than likely, he's also doing his tax return. To me, this is reminiscent when shonen animes used to have those filler episodes where characters would do random shit, like in Dragon Ball where they got their driver's license, even though they didn't need it because they can literally just fly around, but there's a whole episode dedicated to Goku and Piccolo doing their driving tests, and it's really funny. It's probably one of my favorite episodes of Dragon Ball Z of all time, and Sakamoto Days has found out a way to take those filler episodes plot structures and make it its entire plot structure, and somehow makes it flow so well you barely notice it jumping from genre to genre, from plot to plot. And I'm all for this, as Sakamoto Days to me is just trying to achieve one thing, and that's to be fun. If you want a serious drama, go watch Violet Evergarden. If you want pure octane action, go watch One Punch Man. If you want a basic slice of life, go watch School Days. Sometimes all a series needs to do is entertain, and Sakamoto Days does just that in its own unique way. And this anime really does have something for everyone. If you like comedy, you'll be giggling like a schoolgirl. If you like slice of life, it's got really wholesome scenes that even the hardest of thugs are gonna be tearing up to. If you like action, there's some really good animated fight scenes here. All you have to do is ignore all the people on Reddit screaming in your ear that the animation looks like dog shit. But let me know what you think of Sakamoto Days in the comments, and subscribe, and check these out as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.